Hello everyone, it's Jonathan here, founder of Driving Academy, and in today's video we're going to be talking about can you make money driving local with your CDL license. So the first thing is, let's explain what does it mean to drive local. So once you actually get your CDL license, and if you're looking to get a CDL license, you should only go to one driving school, and that's us, Driving Academy. Give us a call, 908-525-3609, or check out our virtual school tour at cdldrivingacademy.com/tour for more information. That's my shameless plug. But let's get into the actual driving local. So that means you're going to go through a school, the best school around, Driving Academy, one more time. And then from there, you're going to get your CDL license, and now it's time to start making some money with that, right? That's usually the reason why people invest a couple $1,000s into getting their CDL license, because they want to get a return on their investment. So when it actually comes to getting work, there's a few different options available for you. You can drive local, which means you're going to be home on a daily basis. You can go regional, which means you're going to be home on a weekly basis. Or you can go over the road, which means you're going to be able to travel the country. You're going to be out for anywhere from 2 to 3 weeks at a time, and then come home after that, right? So now we're going to talk about exactly how much money you can make local and what are the opportunities there. So when it comes to actually getting a CDL license and driving local, that does not necessarily mean that you're going to stay within your state or within your city. You're not a car, you're not a pizza delivery guy, you're not making deliveries locally. You're actually local could mean, hey, you're going, say you're based in Jersey, you're going to go to Boston and head your way back to Jersey all in one day. That is considered local, right? So anything that will get you back in your area within the 24-hour period is considered local, and you'll probably be in a day cab itself, so you don't have to worry about the traffic. So there's a few ways that local drivers get paid. So one thing you have to understand is two tiers. There's owner-operators, and then there's company drivers itself. So let's start off with the company drivers. Company drivers on a local company will usually make an hourly wage, right? So depending on how well you can negotiate and how much experience you have, we've seen people start anywhere from the $20 to $25 range and then go up from there, as long as you don't have any accidents and your experience level keeps growing from there, right? So if local is what you want, then in that case, it's a pretty cool way to make money and sit in traffic, right? So even if you're sitting in traffic or not, you're getting paid by the hour. It doesn't really matter. You don't have to worry about getting paid by the mile like those other guys who go over the road or regional do. The other thing that you can do is say you're doing container work, right? So it could be piecework. So that means for every load that you do, if it's consistent work, maybe you're driving to the port and back, you're going to get X amount of dollars, right? So it's per load kind of basis. And that's something that's mostly consistent most of the time when it comes to containers and ports, especially in this area, since we do have a port very close by. And then the other thing would be the step up, which would be owner-operator. So when it comes to being an owner-operator, a lot of people have this misconception that, hey, I have to go over the road if I want to make any type of money. That is not necessarily true. So let's kind of go through the pros and cons of over the road versus local. So if you want to become an owner-operator, and you want to stay local, one of the pros is that your starting capital will be less because you don't need to buy this big sleeper over here. You can actually buy a day cab tractor because you're going to be doing the local delivery area. The other thing that you have to understand is, yes, the gross amount of what you're going to make is going to decrease. However, the profit could be the same, if not higher, depending on how good you are at negotiating. So for those people who don't understand what gross means, pretty much just think about your paycheck that you get. You have a gross amount that your gross amount is what they take before taxes, and then after taxes, that's your net amount, which means that's what you're able to actually spend. That's money that gets deposited into your bank account or gets put into your check when you pick it up on a weekly basis, right? Same thing happens when it comes to trucking or when it comes to owning your company. So the amount of gross income, to give you an example, say that you can make $3,000 a week driving a local truck for yourself, gross wise, that's before expenses. And then say you can make $6,000 a week or $5,000 a week driving a truck for yourself going regional with a sleeper. So you can make more on the gross end, but depending on your profit margins depends greatly on what your lifestyle looks like. Because even though that person A makes $5,000 a week in gross before expenses, person B makes $3,000 a week in gross before expenses, that all depends on what the expenses are, right? So for instance, if the $5,000 person has expenses of $4,000 a week because of they're driving more, so there's more wear and tear on their truck, there's more fuel costs because they're also driving more, and then you're going to have a whole lot more tolls as well, so all those expenses add up. So that means that person is walking away with $1,000 at the end of the week. However, if this person making $3,000 gross is driving local, now their expense is only about $1,500, that means that this person made a lot less money when it comes to the gross number, but now is walking away with $1,500 a week. Or maybe their expenses were only $1,000, which means now he's walking away with $2,000 a week. And it doesn't matter how much money you make, it matters how much money you keep on the back end and on the bottom line of any type of business. So if this helped you out, definitely you want to give us a call, 908-525-3609. We have day cabs that we sell, we have automatic trucks, manual trucks. We sell it all, and we can actually mentor you through actually becoming an owner-operator. So you want to give our office a call, 908-525-3609. Or if you want to get a CDL license, check out a virtual school tour at cdldrivingacademy.com/tour. Again, cdldrivingacademy.com/tour. The thing that you have to understand about driving local as an owner-operator is most of the time your expenses do drop, and you actually get paid a whole lot more per mile, simply because there's a minimum amount of money that you're willing to get out of bed for, right? So there's been loads, as an example, where driving about 12 miles from city to city, that load paid $800. Now, is that load going to be there every single day? No, not that specific load. But if you negotiate, hey, every 10 miles or every 5 miles, you're making $300 to $500. Hey, it's not going to be consistent every single time, every single day, but those days do add up. You do that a couple times a day, and you can do 2 of those trips in one day if you think about it, right? If you had a couple of those throughout the day, you can actually make some pretty serious bank. All you have to do is get your ass to work, and if you need help, we're here to mentor you through the entire process. Give us a call, 908-525-3609, or check out our virtual school tour at cdldrivingacademy.com/tour. Again, cdldrivingacademy.com/tour. Thanks. Have a fantastic day. Hey, thank you so much for watching this video. If you like it, make sure you hit that like button. Also, subscribe to our channel. It's really going to help us out. Click on that button. And if you want to continue yourself on your road to freedom, here's more videos to watch. There's endless amounts. Hopefully we get to see each other one day very soon. Thanks.